One thing, my friends, that I think was very, very interesting was I recently had a conversation with a friend of mine, and I said, a lot of the things in this quarantine are going to be important in the sense of how productive are you? How productive can you be with the time that you have in your hands? Can you work out? Can you work on your passion and whatever? And then he looked at me and he went, Daniel, being productive doesn't necessarily mean waking up at 6 a.m. and working forever. Being productive for someone who's in a really bad mental state might just be to get out of bed and change clothes, take a shower. That might seem like a freaking mountain to them to overcome. Because, and I thought it was absolutely brilliant because I hadn't even considered that perspective. And he said, Daniel, you have to understand, our goals might be totally different. For you, going out to the supermarket, going to a party, you might not even think twice about it. But someone who might have a little bit of social anxiety might be sitting there for 45 minutes and contemplating calling in sick because the thought of leaving their house, going to a room full of strangers is absolutely mind-boggling. And I think we need to really spread the message of, productivity is subjective. Like the thing is, I've had days, for example, where I set up 9 goals and I do 5 of them. Now, is that productive or not a productive day? Because you can say, oh, you did more than 50%. But you can also look and say, damn, you didn't do 4 of your goals. But it's a mind game, because what if you say, 9 goals? How realistic was that? Like, I didn't put in any time for eat. I didn't put in any time to see my friends. Like, maybe I should have only had 4 goals that day. And if that's the case, I've done 5 out of 4 goals. I'm incredible. I'm super productive. Do you understand what I mean? Does that kind of make sense? You set the criteria for what productivity means. You can set up 3 goals. You can set up 1 goal. And depending on your goal, it can be, literally just get out of bed. Honestly, my friends, a productivity goal could just be go out on a walk. Go out on a 10-minute walk. Then you could say I've had a productive day. And who can call you a liar if that word productivity can be changed per person, depending on what it means or how you want to use it. So, my friends, my advice to you is, when you're thinking about having a productive day, just really think, what does that mean? What am I implying when I use the word productive? Right? Am I talking about, just a person who's looking at productivity in the sense of work, like occupation, like I want to work as much as possible from home? Does a productive day mean, a day when I really help myself relax? Physically, I was lying on the couch. Mentally, I was watching movies where I could just relax. I don't have to intensely think about them. They can float over me. You know what I mean? So maybe you had a productive day relaxing. Is that a thing, or am I just losing it now? You let me know, my friends. You let me know.